good evening, ladies, and then children also. Thank you so much for coming together here. And I think since my wife could not come anymore, then you have changed it in a very drastic way. I'm very sorry that she was supposed to come and join you, but she could not come anymore because we have some unforeseen thing happening at home. My daughter was not well suddenly, so she has to be operated upon some problem, and now she has been discharged from the hospital day before yesterday, but it's still impossible for her to. She needs to be monitored carefully, so she will not come. My wife will not come. This is in Keivom. I'm very sorry, but definitely she will come on some occasion. Then again you may be gathering, probably not here, maybe in the house also. So then she said that once I come, then God willing, I will be able to meet them. All of them may be in the house for some other program. Thank you so much for organizing this International Women's Day. And then I found that many of you are very talented and very enthusiastic in organizing things and very obedient also, I found. And Mrs Gargee especially with it was his wife. I think about 2 weeks back, we came there and then tried to organize all those things, and then it was such a nice program we have been arranging. But tonight I have to speak on her behalf. Since she's not here, I thought she should speak and then say something about her experience as a woman. And she's a working woman. She works in the Ministry of External Affairs, just like me. So she may have a lot of things to share to you, because tonight I'll make a very short speech from out of my own view and experience. You know, in the Western perception, they used to compare men and women, and then women can be like this, and men is like this. Women is weak, and then the man is strong, and then what they do, what they cannot do, or what they can do. Trying to compare, you know, women cannot do this, men can do this, like that. So I'm not trying to compare and trying to balance the quality and the capacity of men and women, but I just want to highlight a little bit small thing about the role-based quality of women, because women has a very, very important role from the family itself. Without the woman's participation, woman's role, family cannot be built up. And then again, the society without a woman's role, nothing can be successful. And then again, the nation itself, and then economic development itself, without women's role, nothing can be achieved. So this is very much understood by our government, especially our present Prime Minister, Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi. He has been very particular in trying to make a lot of efforts in trying to take the talents of women in India, especially, and the Indian women, who are very, very talented, and then especially the woman talent is like very focused. Men, for example, they are not very focused. You know, sometimes we do so many things and like this, but women are very focused and very dedicated also. Whenever, even in the office, I found most of the men is very dedicated and then very focused, and at the same time, they play a very important role in the family economy as well as in the country's economy. So our government has been trying its best in the past decades and trying to utilize the capability or the talent of women, girls, the young girls, young women, everybody. So sometimes they think that okay, they are just women means just to stay at home. It's not like that. Even at home also there is a very important role. There are many talented women who can do online business from home. You know, so many things and share and all that. Even my wife, I thought when she comes, she should say something about how she participates in the shareholding. You know, share and all these things. It's very important. So every day you can exercise your talents, and then from home you can always generate a lot of incomes. So that is how. I just want to quote one language from here, which PM has introduced. They call it. He called. What is the name? Lakpati Didi. Okay. I just want to mention about this Lakpati Didi. So in this Lakpati Didi, there's a interest-free loan about 20 lakh. So they train, the government train that lady or that particular woman chosen for that loan. And then what they do is that the skill is there, so they train with the skill and then they give that loan and then try to make their own income generation. So there are many Lakpati women in India also. So recently, yesterday when the Prime Minister was announcing all these things, having the speech on the Women's Day, International Women's Day, then he gave around five women that there's a certificate from the Lakpati Didi scheme. Okay, so you can do many things. Like for example, even in the US, I used to read one book called The Millionaire Next Door. So it was written by a very famous writer. And then there are many household ladies who did their own business and they become millionaires. So they may not come in the limelight like that, but when they count their wealth, their worth, then there are a lot of women millionaires. People will not necessarily recognize, but there are many. So I believe that even in India also there are already Lakpati and millionaire women which we may not necessarily understand, we may not discover. That's what I believe, and it may be true also. So with that great example, now finally what we are doing is for the women and for the young girls who are going to become women one day, mature women. So what we can participate is that there is a project, there is a vision called Viksit Bharat. India, developed India by 2047. That is when we attain 100 years of independence. So by then, the country try to become a developed country. By then I may not live. By then we may not live. No? It's far ahead. So, but the objective of the nation is to become a developed country by 2047. So women's role is very important in this Viksit Bharat. So we should all try to assert our energy in trying to participate in this great achievement and great objective. This is what I want to say a little bit by taking some words from our Prime Minister. And there are many schemes for women group where the government can give some, even in the rural areas in India, where the government give a loan or some sort of assistance and all that. So this participation, though you are not feeling here, in India in the rural areas, there are a lot of projects which government is undertaking. So all these things I may not be able to explain at this short time, but again you can browse in the internet, you can check how government is having its policy in developing, in trying to take the target of all the Indian movement. So you can learn from all these things. And tonight, I once again would like to thank you from the bottom of my heart that you are able to organize this, and then the leader and the High Embassy of India, ladies, and all participating together. I hope that in the next event where we have Indian community events, then you have a very important role also to propagate the Indian culture, the Indian tradition, the Indianness, everything, so that we always survive as a nation. That you are especially the bridge, the living bridge between Djibouti, India and Djibouti, and you are playing a very important role. And as a part of playing this important role by the Indian communities, the women, the ladies, the respected women and ladies, you have a very, very important role, and you can always be a very important part of building our nation and propagating our own tradition and culture in the forest. Thank you so much.